Hello, everyone. My name is Katan. I'm the founder of BossBabeBlog.com. And today I'm here at the Motivational Talk Dialogues and Show. And we're talking about the topic of the evening, which is with intentions. So I talk a lot about marketing, advertising, business promotion, networking. But tonight is a really simple and some people might say cliche topic. But before we get into this topic of intentions, I want to first just formally introduce myself and share what I actually do. So, like I said, I'm the founder of BossBabeBlog.com. But what I actually do is I help small business owners be seen. I also help them with providing them with quality collaborations and opportunities, as well as I help shoppers who are looking for credible small businesses to shop with. So, whether you're a small business owner, whether you're a small business shopper, you can come to BossBabeBlog.com. You can text us at 833-705-4352, and you can receive solutions for your life. So, if you're looking for a fitness brand or a wellness brand or a business building brand, branding and advertising. If you're looking for a event caterer, there's a lot of different things that a person might be needing in their life to help elevate or to help them with solving a problem. So we help you with that. And then if you happen to be an entrepreneur and you're wanting to advertise your solutions while also receiving development, education, support, insight, then you want to become a member of our directory because we will list you, we will advertise you, and we will help you with growing and expanding your mission. Hello, Charlie. Thank you for joining. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. So, today's topic, like I said, it's called With Intentions. And I won't take up too much time today. I have my own show that I have to host this evening as well. But I want to first just say thank you to Nicole Smith for allowing me to be on this platform. AL Publishing and Consulting LLC is an amazing brand, as well as the Motivational Talks, Dialogues, and Show. Um, and now that I've said thank you to her and her both of her platforms, I want to move into With Intentions. So this topic is specifically dedicated to entrepreneurs, but it can be used in other areas such as creators, artists, writers, and anyone out there trying to achieve something or just trying to have a better quality of life. Now, the best way that I'm usually able to tell how a person feels about themselves is based off of how they show up for themselves when they walk into a room or when they sign up for a project. Now, this isn't to say that you won't have your slow days or your off days, but it is to say that usually people who value themselves and really do put themselves on that pedestal of greatness, they tend to value their time. So when you show up to something, you show up 100%. When you sign up for something, you do it 100%. When you are trying to grow or elevate, you apply yourself 100%. And so the reminder that I want to give everyone out there that is trying to achieve and trying to elevate in their life or in their business is to come in with the intentions to elevate, as well as putting in the action and the execution. Sorry, I got tongue twisted. So I'm saying all of this because there's so many times when I see entrepreneurs who are going through the motions, meaning, you sign up for an event and then you get there and you kind of half do it. You somewhat share your information and you somewhat just sit back and chill. You sign up for a project and then you half do it. You somewhat put in your energy and you somewhat just kind of relax a little bit. There is no purpose in being in any room in your life if you are not planning on showing up 100%. So make sure that when you show up with the intention to execute and with the intention to elevate every single time. I know it's easy to go through the motions. I know sometimes we have stressful days, but it is extremely important. And when I say extremely, I want to capitalize on that when you walk into some spaces, you are thinking about the impact that you're going to have on others. What kind of impact will you have on people? Most importantly, what actions will you execute to align with that impact? Those are the questions you want to ask. If you feel like you're half hearted about a situation, then don't do it. Don't show up to any space, any event, any project, any theme if you are not 100% about applying yourself. Because at the end of the day, we are not responsible for other people. We are only responsible for what we bring, the energy we bring, the positivity that we bring. All of those things matter. So, depending upon how you show up, will determine your results. And in many cases, people show up half heartedly and then they wonder why their results are not what they thought they would be. They wonder why people are not spending money at their businesses. They wonder why they're struggling with creating a connection. It's because people are smart and they catch on to these things. And you don't need all of the money in the world to create a beautiful impact when you walk into a building. So I just want to remind anyone out there that no matter what you're going through, make sure that whatever you are doing in your life, you are doing it with intentions. Why are you doing it? What is your message that you are sending? Who are you speaking to? These are the questions that we have to ask. And even on the days when you feel low, you still have to follow through. Even today, for me, today I'm feeling a little sick, I'm feeling a little down. However, I have the intention of making an impact. So I came on this live to talk about how you can make an impact. If you're going to show up, do it 100%. If you have reasons for why you cannot show up 100%, just give yourself a break, take a rest, and come back when you are ready. Because all of those reasons of, oh, I wasn't feeling this, I wasn't feeling that, has nothing to do with you committing to something. If you're going to do it 100%. It makes a huge, huge difference. And in the words of a guest who signed up to be a part of one of my events, when you put your blood, sweat, and tears into something, shout out to Saban, you can't fail. You can't fail. You might learn, you might grow, you might shift, you might pivot, but you can't fail when you put your blood, sweat, and tears into something. And when you consistently keep going, because you're not giving anybody a chance to deny you of what you deserve, which is your passion, your ability to impact someone, your ability to make a change, your ability to be a catalyst in your life. All of those things are extremely important. So make sure that when you show up anywhere, you do it 1,000%. That is the message that I want to leave with everyone today. Outside of that, I think the most important thing that I would like to share with people as far as like motivational messages is just to keep going, because I've had so many days and moments where it wasn't easy. I had things going on in my personal life. I had things that were happening, changes that were taking place, and they were making it hard for me to complete things that I need to do for my business. And I still continue to pursue. I still continue to get things done. I still figured out what is the solution. It's not going to be easy. It was never meant to be easy. But in this life, for some reason, social media and life has made us think that it's normal for things to be easy. It's normal for things to be instant. Real things take time. They take time. And so going into anything in your life and assuming that you're just going to get it instantly and then being upset with yourself because you don't achieve it instantly is setting yourself up for failure. Set yourself up for wholesomeness. Focus on the journey, not the destination. Focus on the impact, not just the results. Of course, we want positive results, but what impact are you making when you walk into a building? Focus on those things. And lastly, don't stress yourself out. How do I put this? I've had a lot of things take place where I could have easily stressed out. I could have easily shut down. I could have easily said, this is just not for me. But every time something occurs in my life that I'm not expecting, that kind of gets me down or makes me feel, a little sad, I have to remind myself I'm still alive. I'm still capable of pursuing my dreams, and I'm still physically able to do what I need to do to take care of business. And there's a lot of people in this world that don't have those three things that I just mentioned. So when my brain wants to go into stressing or wants to go into dwelling on the negative things or dwelling on stuff that I don't have, I can't stay in it for too long, because I just know that there's so much more to life than that. And my vision and my passion and what I'm here to do is so much bigger than being frustrated about one small, tiny thing, especially when things don't go my way. I just keep moving. And you don't need anyone to keep moving. People will try to make you feel like you need them to keep moving. You don't. You can do these things on your own. You can find people who see the value in what it is you're doing. And if they don't, oh well, just do it without them. You don't have to beg anyone. You don't have to convince anyone. You just have to be your amazing self and continue to grow and elevate, and you will see the results. So keep those things in mind. Don't stop. Continue pushing, even on the days when you feel low, even when you're going through things. Remember, what's most important is the impact that you are creating, because the impact that you create is the legacy that you will leave. And no one can take that away from you, ever. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for joining us at the Motivational Talk, Dialogues, and Show. I appreciate you all, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you again, Nicole, for this wonderful platform. Thank you for AL Publishing and Consulting LLC, and thank you for Motivational Talks, Dialogues, and Show. I appreciate both of your platforms and how you focus on highlighting authors as well as small business owners. And if anyone has any questions, head on over to LicoleSmith.com if you would like to be interviewed on her show as well. However, if you are needing assistance with advertising, development, promotion, marketing, elevation, you want to head on over to bossbabeblog.com. That's what I specialize in. That's what I focus on. And you want to fill out an application by hitting on the page that says join our directory. From there, you can fill out an application. And if we find out that you're the right fit for us, you will receive an offer. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I appreciate you all. Thank you.